Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Jackson now on second down. He finds Likely, his tight end.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
DC, ready?
3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. For an opener, Purdy to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. They're going. Here's Purdy. Has his man. It's Samuel. They convert with a gain of 15.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Read. Pass to the left. Left thing, 19. Read the left.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Here's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. What a big play on 4th and 10. It's a gain of 34. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. We'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Man in motion here is Jennings. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
DC ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready shot.
Play action now. Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. That's the way to get started. A pick up of 17 and a very quick first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
A first down throw for Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
It's now third down and one.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed when the ball's thrown so far behind him.
That's taken in. And he's going to have the Ravens first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Jackson going to keep. He fumbled the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's caught by McCaffrey.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Open man, left side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. They'll put Ayuk in motion. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go now. Go street.
A first down throw for Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Street, come 19, take off.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 1st and 10, Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. McCaffrey, 1st down and more. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Big time play by McCaffrey. 38 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pass brought in by Samuel. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. He'll go play action. Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Makes the score Niners 14, Ravens 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Jackson now to throw on first down. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Report!
Jackson up top again to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. So Kittle comes in motion. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. So Kittle comes in motion. Third down. Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll run it for the first time with Elijah Mitchell. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Purdy gonna give this to Guerendo. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. 1:54 to go.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
3rd and 9. They'll drop to throw. A short one there, caught by Kittle. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, 49ers.
First down, San Francisco.
So Kittle comes in motion. A run. And here's Mason. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Man in motion here is Jennings. Oh, he coughs up the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. So Kittle comes in motion. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's a gain of 17. And it brings up fourth down.
How about this play call? And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And here we go from LA. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Johnston brings it in. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
That's the game of 4. Brings up
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second and 10 now. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for that before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Pearsall there to grab it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it on 2nd and short. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
third down. Purdy. Sideline throw is complete to Pearsall. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the gun is Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Purdy trying on fourth down. That one's cut along the left sideline. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The 49ers with the football. A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41. Shotgun, handoff to Garindo. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Second and 3 now. From the 34. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
That's complete to Kittle on the sideline. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. From the red zone now. Touchdown, San Francisco! So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
The Chargers take over first down here at their own 36-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the 49ers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
1st down throw by Purdy. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. Down to the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points in the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Herbert from the gun. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Herbert quick out wide, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers tie it just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Purdy throwing here on first. Lays out left side and gets it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Back to throw it. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Back from the break. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Purdy on first down. And they bring him down around the 34. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, nearly reeled that in. As close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Tight end going in motion here. Back to the air on second. Purdy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They kick the running back in motion. To throw again, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on second down. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and long for him here. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Working quickly here. Looking to throw. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They give to Dobbins to start the third. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
On second down, here's Dobbins. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on third. So we're through 3 here. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stand.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
From the gun is Purdy. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays and stacking that momentum with each other. And you really like to see the offense was prepared to get out there A call dialed in and ready to go, ready to strike when the opportunity presented itself. I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. That's a catch for Hayden Hurst. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Herbert now, blitz coming. Escapes the pocket. The ball's out, he lost it. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The 49ers make it a 2-possession.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. And this one goes out of bounds on the opening kickoff. That is a rough start for the kicker and his team as the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Well, that's certainly not what we were expecting to see, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. Opening drive turnover. And let's hope for their sake, Mike, this is not a sign of things to come the rest of the day.
They'll motion over Samuel. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Throwing is Purdy. He's going to air this one out, and he'll take it on in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one taken short at about the 20. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll go play action with Goff. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. So Kittle comes in motion. Play action now. Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
79 Broncos. Hey, smash.
Purdy on 1st down. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Back to the air again is Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And we're off and running from Landover. Very short kick taken at the 19. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get it! Ready!
Now Daniels off the play action. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Go!
Daniels on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Cowboy 80.
Another try following the sack. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll take an option to the right on 1st down. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 14. He's on the move. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Check. Check. Hurt.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready. Warrior 70. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
An option give to Robinson. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Here's Robinson. Has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes out to the left. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on that play, and this is how we'll end the first quarter. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it 3rd and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Hauled in by Garindo. And he's brought down for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11. And they're going for this. He connects downfield on 4th. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Pretty throwing here on first. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. The throw is caught. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The 49ers at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Pitch to McCaffrey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A 5-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th and 3.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Drive on the line. Quick throw right side. He has the San Francisco touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
On first down, here's Daniels. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. Down the left sideline he goes. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Go.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Washington touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Play made by Deron Payne. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
That's caught for the 1st. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Purdy throwing here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Samuel makes the play. And he pays the price for the interception. Woo-hoo, big hit brings it into that return. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. From the 19. This one's caught. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy setting up that play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Purdy on 1st down. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Purdy to throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Purdy. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll take this at the 10. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
65, 65. Get it.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going, but that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
They'll run it with Robinson. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play. First and 10 from the 41.
Deputy! Go!
To throw, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On the jump.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go, set. Viking 18. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, right?
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Pretty throwing here on first. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it.